Welcome to Build and Thrive Thunder Bay, the show for local owners who want practical marketing that brings in more customers every week. I am Robert Downing, your moderator, and today we are diving into artificial intelligence made simple. We will explore clear, low-risk ways to use tools without losing human touch. I welcome Nancy Burrows. I get to work with you day to day to help us map what works in Thunder Bay right now.
Thanks, Robert. I am excited to be here and to keep this conversation practical. I lead our team on using data, content, and customer experience to help small and mid-sized businesses grow. My focus today is giving owners simple steps they can try in a weekend with clear guardrails and a human in the loop. Thanks for having me.
Let us start with the basics. When people hear artificial intelligence, it can sound abstract or even risky. In plain language, what is it and what is it not for a local business owner? And can you lay out your 3 outcomes lens for using it, plus a few fast wins that someone in Thunder Bay could set up this weekend without heavy cost or complexity? Make it actionable, please.
At its core, artificial intelligence is pattern finding and prediction at scale. It learns from examples, then suggests likely next words, answers, or actions. It is not a replacement for your expertise. Think of it like a fast, helpful assistant that still needs your rules and your approval. I use a simple outcomes lens. Outcome 1, get more customers. Use AI to attract, capture, and convert demand. Outcome 2, save time. Automate repetitive tasks so your team spends energy on service. Outcome 3, make better decisions. Summaries that point you to what matters each week. 3 fast wins you can set up in a weekend. First, add a website chat assistant that answers hours, services, pricing ranges, and booking steps with a clear path to talk to a person. Second, manage reviews by monitoring mentions and drafting polite on-brand replies and automatically requesting reviews after each job. Third, automate follow-ups for missed calls, estimates, and no-shows so more inquiries become booked appointments. Put guardrails in place. Define what the assistant can answer, when to hand off, and who approves messages. Keep a human in the loop, always.
Clear and grounded, thank you. I like the assistant as a helper, not a replacement, and the 3 outcomes give owners a simple North Star. Let us get tactical on customer engagement and visibility. How would you set up a chat widget to answer common questions and hand off to a person? What is your playbook for reviews and for email or text that reacts to Thunder Bay weather? And can you touch on content and local search, like weekly Google business posts, service descriptions, and questions and answers that mention neighborhoods and landmarks? Please include timing, tone, and simple prompts owners can copy today.
Start with a chat widget that knows your hours, services, pricing ranges, and how to book. Include a handoff line like, I can answer basics and collect details, then a person will follow up by morning. For reviews, enable alerts for new mentions, and have AI draft polite on-brand replies you approve. Example, thank you for choosing us in Northwood. We appreciate your feedback and we are here if you need anything else. After each completed job, trigger a text with your direct Google review link within 24 hours, then a reminder 3 days later. Email and text can react to weather. For winter tires, send personalized subject lines like first snow in Current River. Book your swap this week. For snow removal, message Intercity and Westfort customers the evening before a forecasted dump with a clear call to book. For content, use AI to draft outlines for blogs, captions, and FAQs. Give it guardrails, local keywords, and landmarks like Marina Park and the Sleeping Giant, then fact-check and add your voice. For local search, schedule weekly Google business posts, write service descriptions with seasonality notes, and populate questions and answers that mention Port Arthur, Fort William, and College Heights each week.
Those examples hit home. The weather-tied messages feel Thunder Bay, and the handoff line keeps expectations clear. Customers know a person will follow up. Let us widen the lens to ads, messaging, and operations. How should a local owner use AI to produce and test ad variations while keeping budgets small and safe? What would you set for off-hours auto-replies on Facebook and Instagram? And on the operations side, walk us through call and voicemail transcription, follow-ups, assisted scheduling, simple inventory forecasting in Sheets, and summarizing timesheets or job notes into weekly decision dashboards. Also, flag pitfalls owners should avoid when automating these touch points at first.
Begin with creative testing. Ask AI to draft 10 headlines, 5 descriptions, and 3 calls to action for one service, each speaking to a single benefit. Keep claims accurate, prices real, and locations explicit. Load them into a budget test at $10 to $20 per day and use smart campaigns to let the system learn. Pause anything with low engagement or high cost per lead after 1 week. For social messaging, set off hours auto replies that greet, confirm you got the message, collect contact details, and promise a human response by morning. Turn missed calls into appointments. Use transcription to summarize voicemail, extract the phone number, and create a follow-up task. Send a text within 15 minutes. Sorry we missed you. Here is a link to book a time. On operations, let AI propose schedule blocks from constraints you set, but keep approval human. For inventory, in Google Sheets, ask it to forecast next month based on last 12 months and seasonality. For field teams, summarize timesheets and job notes into a weekly page brief that highlights delays, rework, and overtime. Inside your CRM, craft qualifiers, score leads, and write follow-ups. Feed key metrics into a dashboard that shows leads, bookings, revenue, and response time clearly.
Great guardrails. I like the tiny daily budgets and the promise of a morning reply. The voicemail text back within minutes is a game changer. Owners also ask about safety, cost, and change management. What are the privacy basics under PIPTA? What data should they avoid uploading? And how should they review vendor security and set user permissions? How do you keep accuracy and bias in check? Can you outline a starter stack under $100 a month, a 30, 60, 90-day pilot plan, the training and SOP approach, local examples, local support, and the key success metrics to track? Please keep it practical and Thunder-Bay specific.
On privacy, follow PIPTA. Collect only what you need, use it for stated purpose, get consent, and secure it. Do not put medical details, full card numbers, or government IDs into general chat tools. Review vendor security pages for encryption and admin controls. Set least privilege roles and enable audit logs. Manage accuracy and bias with a human in the loop. Provide source material, restrict what it may answer, and require approval for anything public. A lean stack under 100 monthly can cover chat, review requests, email or text, scheduling, a CRM, and a dashboard. Run a 30, 60, 90 pilot. Pick one workflow, note the baseline, A/B test against your current process, and check ROI at 30 days. Tune at 60, then expand or stop at 90. For adoption, appoint an AI champion, teach prompts, write SOPs, and keep a knowledge base. Local examples: clinics automating intake, restaurants timing specials for students, and contractors triaging after storm inquiries. For support, connect with the Chamber, CEDC, the Northwestern Ontario Innovation Centre, and Lakehead Co-op programs. Check local grants. Track response time, leads or bookings, cost per lead, review score, and purchase rate.
That ties it together. I appreciate the PIPTA guardrails and the pilot plan owners can run without disruption, plus the local support routes to tap. That is our show for today on Build and Thrive Thunder Bay. We demystified artificial intelligence as pattern finding and prediction, not a replacement for expertise. And we use the 3 outcomes lens to stay focused on getting customers, saving time, and making better decisions. You heard weekend wins like a website chat assistant with a human handoff, smarter review management, and automated follow-ups. We covered weather-aware email and text, local search and content that mentions neighborhoods, budget-friendly ad testing, and practical operations support from call transcription to scheduling and dashboards. We also walked through privacy under PIPTA, human-in-the-loop accuracy, a lean starter stack, a 30, 60, 90 pilot, and local resources to help you move. If you got value, share the episode with a fellow owner and subscribe for practical steps each week.